Bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
It's my life, so I take it all. Any light in the night, we can shake it off. Make it loud, make it wild, maybe take it off. Maybe take it off, maybe take it off. I can feel your gaze, it's electric. I know why you came, come and get it. I can be anything I want. I can be anything I want. I can be anything I want. Anything I want, anything I want. I can be anything I want. I can be anything I want. I can be anything I want. Anything I want, anything I want.
Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Flex your biceps to the beat. Me and my set losing sleep just to stay up in the dance. Please don't try this life we lead. It's not recommended how I spend it. These days I just shell it on the record. Tried to send a text, there was an error. I think I got the message. So many memories, got memories. Way before the long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city.
Ai biết nhiều người đã nói về việc chuyến xa chẳng thể tương phùng.
Ai biết bầu trời xanh kia ngày mai sẽ trở thành sao khuya để ta nhớ về người mỗi đêm.
Thời gian giữ kỷ niệm quý giá về người thân yêu, đừng xóa đi lời hứa mình dành cho nhau buổi chiều gió mát.
Excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through, or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. They may have done, but they were having none of that. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. They were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
I got plenty for my mind, but right now I'm with my guys. I know they fear them got my back. So you don't see my formation, big combination, steady inspiration, and 100 concentration. When my guys them go low, bad energy far away. I thank for my real G's, good friends will be money. Who is your guy?
Ball to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.